This is tab 0 of subprogram 5. It is used to build a new game. It therefore needs to place the birds in the 20 boxes. Each bird gets placed in the 2 boxes. In order to control this operation, it needs a frequency table. And that had been stored at list A, offset 100, and the 12 values there got moved to the frequency table. Well, let's take a look at that frequency table. It says it's at list A, so I'm going to go down here to list values, and then I'm going to select list A, there, and I'm going to go to offset 100. A frequency table starts out with a number of possible outcomes, that is, different outcomes. And it says there's 10 different outcomes. The next value, though, says that there are 20 possible outcomes. The reason for that is it shows then after that the 10 possible outcomes, and it shows that each one can happen 2 times. Each of the 10. That is to say, a bird can be selected twice. It's going to be placed into 2 boxes of the 20 boxes. Alright, so we're going to leave there. That was the frequency table that it's talking about. So we go back over here. It puts that in frequency table. Then it sets a value of S to the game number. It's going to use this S as the seed value for the probability distribution. That is to say, once you start it and give it a particular seed, it will give you the same random numbers every time. That is what a seed is for. So if we set the seed to the game number, that means that game number will have the same results every time. That's why we can say it is game 0. And game 0 will always be the same because it selects the values in the same sequence. The next instruction says to reset all probability distributions. Therefore, nothing from a previous game will bother the new game. Then it's going to go around on a for next loop for I equals 0 to next I 19, increasing by 1 each time, which means from 0 to 19 there's going to be 20 times it goes around this loop. Each time it goes around the loop, it's going to randomly pick another bird to go in the box. But it's sampling without replacement. So once it uses, say, the owl 1 time, it can only use it another 1 time. And if it's used it twice, it can never use the owl again. So this command here, puck, u, is its answer, which will be a value also from 0 to 19, given the seed. Remember, S is the seed, and given this frequency table, it's going to start picking them. Now, what we're going to do now, though, is we're going to click here and show you down here there's information about the puck command. That is the action, the seed used for a random selection from frequency table without replacement. In our case, you can only pick 20 times because each of the 10 possible outcomes can occur only twice. There is a relevant video about the puck action, but there is also more information about it. I'm going to click on quit to take that away, and down here at the bottom it says click here for example routines to view, change, and copy. I'm going to click there for more information. It comes up with a list of actions, and one of those actions is the puck action. I'm going to click on puck. Well, here it shows 5 routines that use the puck action. I'm going to pick the middle one, this one. Now it doesn't seem like anything's happening at first, but it eventually will, okay? It's sampling 80 things, picking one place to put a square at a time. When it is done, all 80 squares are filled. It will never fill a square twice. It has 80 to fill, 4 rows of 20, and when they're all filled, it stops. Now in this case, the seed gets changed each time, so it fills them in a different order. In our case, when the game is 0, it will use seed 0. Alright, now I'm going to leave here. This is just another way to see what actions do. I'm going to go back to our program. Alright, here we're back again. So what we learned is about how the puck action works. In our case, it's going to pick 20 times, using each bird 2 times. When it is finished, it then says, but none have been realized. So it does a numeric fill of the 20 values at box show. It fills them all with 0. That's to say, since this is the beginning of the game, none of them have been realized. They all should be filled with 0. Then it says, set the state of the game now to 1. And that is the end of this state 0.